speechless, wordless, to congratulate you. And thank you very much for inviting the Sangam, and thank you very much for giving us this opportunity. And this is part of the Sangam, so we celebrate that with you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. It was really an honor for you to come here. Another person I would like is Mr. Ramanathan to come and say.
Very good. Dear friends, on behalf of Enlightenment UK, personally I have spoken to you all. This place, Brentwood, may be new to you all, but this is the place where Sangam was born actually. When we started Sangam, SMS UK, in 1977, it's 40 years older now. The first 7 years, the years 1977 to 85, Sangam was around Brentwood, especially in Hutton. It's about 1 mile from here. We had the president's house, Mr. Dr. Navaratnam in Hutton. So at the time, we didn't have a place, a proper place or a building like now what we have in Salisbury Road. Most of the pujas and bhajans was done around this Brentwood area. And this particular road, I always use it. So this is one of the shortcuts to go to M25 to join junction 28, or you want to come to East End. So whenever I go this place, I sometimes think, not about yoga, to get a place to build a temple or doing the whole year, but I knew we'll never get a place. They won't sell this place or they won't give us a place. So 6 months or 7 months back, I think I saw one day when we mentioned about it, he said, actually it's Brentwood, yes. Brentwood or Brentford in London. No, he said Brentwood. It's only 10 miles from my house. I'm the very closest person living here for the last 44 years. So Brentwood was one of the places where Sangam was born, and the early years was. For some reason, I think it has come. We have come back again in the 40th year, where when we celebrate the 40th year this year. This is a very great, big news to Seventh Sangam UK, especially Enlightenment Circle. Every day when I look at the email, I look at for Azon's email. So there is some Annadanam or some Hasudanam or somewhere some email will come. So as the President said correctly, internationally Enlightenment Circle has got a big name in India, Sri Lanka, Nepal, Malaysia. So this project will be another big milestone for our Sangam and for Enlightenment Circle, and a golden day for our Sangam and our Enlightenment Circle. So on behalf of the Family Sangam, I really thank you all Enlightenment Circle people who are here for the great work you are doing in the past, and you are doing now, and you are going to do in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm not an emotional person. I don't know why, because of this environment. This is amazing. Every time I thank Dr. Navneethan, because of Dr. Navneethan, we were able to get this place. And every time we walk in here, it's different. And we listen to, speeches. As I said, near Buddha tree, Buddha talks. You can hear the sound and come in the morning. I've done a clip and I have put it on the YouTube. It came one day morning, 9 o'clock, and I just filmed it, and you could hear how the birds are chirping, and it's beautiful. I cannot, there's no words. You have to come and experience it. And I'm really honored for our Guru to come here and conduct this event as the first event. And we are, as we were saying, when we were going on the tour, every item here will be explained to the children as well as the adults, the trees we have named for siddhas and some of the yogis is for a reason, and then we have more to come. So we cannot do everything at the same time, so we have to do slowly. You could see how much work has gone in with Mr. and Mrs. Navanithan coming in every week. Every week. I think they have put in more than 60 hours, 60 to 100 hours together, coming in and doing all these parts. You should have come and seen first. You just go to the other side and see how the woodland is. It was like this. For you all to come here and walk around and see all these nicely cleaned up, it's a long process. So it was a great achievement by Mr. and Mrs. Navanithan. So, quite rightly, I have put him as the project manager for this. So he has no choice, no escaping. And with the support, as you all know, Dr. Navanithan is a very easygoing guy and work as a team. And I would like to say one more thing, in the sense, this is, we are not calling this a temple. This is a multi-faith Sanatana Dharma practicing place. And we have Jesus, we have Buddha, trees dedicated, we have Kanapanayanar, we have all sorts. So therefore, that's the way it's going to be. It's not going to be one specific thing. It's going to be explainable, and for kids who are practicing yoga, they will have their forest walk and stuff in here. And every activity we are going to have here will have a meaning, and this is something we want to do, and which as a Sangam is trying to disseminate all the philosophies behind all our activities. So this is going to happen, and I would like to explain one more thing before we finish. Is this Omahundam. This Yaga Hundam is, you could see it's a round and a square and a triangle and a dot inside. Now I was asking Yoyer, what is the size we need to make? So Yoyer said there is no size, there is no specification as such. But we wanted to bring in a specification which is 18 inches radius and 18 inches depth. Now we did it for a specific purpose, because you would have heard of Padanattu Padiga.
Yeah.
Padanattu Padiga. You all know the meaning of that. Ayyappa Padiga. It's like it's the inner walk. பதினெட்டு படிகள் என்று சொல்லும்போது the 18 steps. No, 18 steps consist of the first 5 steps, which is the physical, is the Kanmendriyam, which is Kaivai, Anji Urupugal. Then the Jnanendriyam, another 5, which is the organs of perception. So altogether 10. Then there is 4 more, which is constitution of the body. Manam, Buddhi, Sitta, Mahangaram, which is mind, intellect, consciousness, and ego. And then altogether, then comes the 3 gunas. Tamas,
Rajas, and Sattva.
All of them add together is 17. If you pass those 17 steps and go to the 18th step, that's where you get the inner bliss. So this is the concept of 18 steps. 18 படிகள் ஏறுறதுன்றது இதுதான் காரணம். So we want to have our inner walk like that. So this is one of the first concept we want to make sure we should be able to explain this to children. And after coming to yoga, I used to think, wonder, when you look up and pray, where is up? The world is spinning like this, we are standing here, up should be there. So up in the cosmos is all over, there is no up or down. But then there is in and out, inner walk and outer walk. So we are always looking for, walking inside. Our yoga, practicing yoga itself is a big thing, big ocean, as our yogi says. So it's the inner walk. is the most important thing. And Kundoda Kailayam போறதுன்னு சொல்றது, you cannot do that. You know, everybody have to do this spiritual work individually. கல்யாணம் முடிச்சிருக்கலாம், கல்யாணம் முடிக்காம இருக்கலாம், ஒண்டா கோயிலுக்கு போகலாம், எல்லாம் செய்யலாம். But when you are going out, inner walk is an individual walk. So with that, I would like to call upon Vani to give the vote of thanks.
About 12 years ago, our Guru planted a seed with Melanie, and now this has become into a woodland. And I don't know whether thank you is the right word, but from the bottom of the heart, we want to say how grateful we are to have this kind of experience, which we never would have had. Then I want to thank Mr. Anand for your kind words, and Mr. Ramanathan. We are so grateful for both of you to come over, and you always come to our events as well. We're really grateful. And then UKBYS, Navam and Siva, you're always there for us to support and be with us all the time. So we are really grateful for both of you. And every member of UKBYS, you were there for us. Every time we hold a ceremony, you come to support us. And I want to mention, I saw mention it, but I just want to say it again. Mr. and Mrs. Navanida Raja, they're always here. And I knew, I was here the first day, and to see how they've transformed is not easy. Even Mrs. Navanida Raja came on her birthday to celebrate here with the Babaji. That's how they were dedicated. And finally, all my friends in UC, we are together, so that's why. But one word about Asowan. We all had this dream as Melanie and Dr. Asowan worked really, Dr. and Asowan worked really hard, and Asowan is the hard driver, we all know about that. So, and I've never seen emotional like this before. So that shows how much this touched his heart and how he worked hard for this. And thank you so much for everything. Thank you.
Sorry. Thank you so much for the timing. After all this, we have no words to express to Asavanana and Dr. Navanithan. Even though, like Anandadiyar said, there's no one even think about it, or we wouldn't done it, not going to be done it even in the past or in future. நாங்கள் என்ன நினைத்தோம்னு சொன்னால் அசவண்ணா செய்கிற வேலையில் the works he's doing, not only this one, the charity works, so important, and they are like a running lines. So we thought about to give them a space for a while to sit down there in the meditation place. We dedicated 2 benches from the UKBYS. For a while they sit down there. While they're not there, we'll come and sit there. Because the works they're doing, like every day, as Anna said, we're receiving emails like, oh my God, we're doing that, Asvaradanam, Vasadanam, Annadanam. So, yeah, Vasadanam, we all, with your support to, thank you for Aswan and as we are UKBYS, we are funding for that bench. I know it's not going to be cost that much, it's just a piece of wood, and we'll dedicate, I don't know, we got to talk to him how many we need. Also the biotree toilet. I'm just saying without my committee permission, but we're gonna, because we know we've been talking about, but now I think that is the idea thing to be funding for the biotree toilet from UKBYS.
Yes, we're going to present you with a check, which I should, with a toilet, with a check, and you can do it.
For the funding, I say for the funding.
Way, I haven't got it ready. So I will symbolically offer you that, and
without the treasurer permission, she's recording. You'll write the check anyway. Thank you, Sana. Thank you for your work. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Call upon Dr. Navanida Raja to say a few words, thanking them. We were, few people came over because if we are going to have this sort of functions, we needed an eco toilet here. because we have a big toilet over there. You know, you can go and use it any amount you like, but they were talking about a specific space. So
Kailash toilet, yeah.
I want Dr. Navneet Raja to say a few words and conclude.
Composting toilet.
Yeah, composting.
No pipes.
Eco, eh? Na? Eco toilet.
Way forward.
Thank you for everybody here. There are a lot of people here. The president, the founder, then our guru, of course, is been always with us. So without his guide, we have never been able to function. And under his guidance, we've grown up. And the support of the listeners and UKBYS now joining us, doing all this together, I feel wonderful. And I'm thankful to the chance you've given us, my family, to do this. And that's all I have to say. Thank you very much.
So please everyone join for lunch.
ഇവിടെയാ ഇവിടെ പോണ ಸರ್ ಸರ್ ಯಾಕೆ
You missed the tour.
എൻ്റെ work one.